Welcome back to MindMuse. Today we're exploring the key ideas from the insightful book The Leader of Managers by Christopher C. Muller, Ph.D. A book particularly relevant for anyone who leads other managers in complex, multi-unit organizations. Let's dive in. 1. The changing landscape, multi-unit leadership. Muller begins by framing the distinct challenge of being a leader of managers, rather than simply managing people directly. In his words, the role has evolved. You're now responsible not only for the performance of units, but for managers who themselves lead teams and operations. You operate across sites, brands, or business units. Complexity is higher. Your job isn't just to execute tasks, but to set vision, align managers behind it, create the conditions for their success. In short, moving from "here's what you do" to "here's how I help you succeed." And even "here's what we aim for together." 2. 4 key roles of this leader. Muller identifies 4 major hats you must wear. Agent of change, you'll need to lead transformation, not simply preserve the status quo. Visionary, communicate a clear, compelling direction for multiple units. Champion of people, the success of your managers becomes your focus. You help them grow, perform, and stay connected. Servant first, you support managers so they lead well. As one description puts it, you must serve so others may lead. These roles are not optional, they're central to the multi-unit setting. 3. The discipline and structure, frameworks for success. One of the strengths of the book is its practical frameworks. For example, in the associated training program built on the book, 4 operational disciplines are highlighted: clarity of expectations, period review, proactive planning, and critical impact visits. 4. Individual and organizational dynamics. Muller spends time on both the personal dimension of the leader and the organizational system. Key points include balancing the individual. As the leader of managers, you're pulled in many directions. You must maintain your own clarity, energy, and focus. He emphasizes the importance of self-assessment and personal discipline. Managing the organization. Leading multiple units means managing complexity, diverse teams, remote sites, differing local conditions. Leaders must craft systems of consistency and allow for local adaptation. Linking strategy and execution. You are the bridge between the senior strategy and the unit-level execution. Ensuring the messages flow, the culture holds, and the managers are enabled is your core task. 5. The bigger picture, why this matters. Why focus on this level of leadership? Because, as Muller argues, the performance of each unit, and thus the enterprise, depends heavily on how well the multi-unit managers lead their managers. Without strong leadership at this level, execution falters, managers drift, and the vision disintegrates. In other words, if you're at this level, you are a key multiplier. Your leadership ripples across the organization, not just in one department. 6 key takeaways for you. Shift your mindset. You're not managing frontline staff. You're enabling managers to manage. Embrace 4 disciplines: clarity, review, planning, impact visits. Thank you for tuning into this edition of MindMuse. If you found this summary of The Leader of Managers helpful, please like, subscribe, and share the video. And leave a comment about which discipline you'll test this week in your leadership role. Until next time, lead boldly, enable others, and keep elevating your leadership horizon.